What's going on, everyone? It's me, DisBearity, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a class overview of the Wizard class for Baldurs Gate 3. Now, this one will be a updated video from my previous Wizard class to give you guys a bit of a more in-depth of what the Wizard is all about. So to give you guys a bit of a disclaimer, this video is not here to give you guys the top meta build for your game or for tactician mode. This is just to give you guys an overview of what the Wizard class is all about. So let's go ahead and begin. So as a wizard, wizards master the arcane by specializing in individual schools of magic, combining ancient spells with modern research. So the details here with the wizard is that you guys are proficient in daggers, quarterstaffs, and light crossbows. So something unique and interesting about the wizard class is that as a wizard, you're able to learn different spells from the scrolls that you find throughout the world, but also for a gold cost. So as a wizard, you're very versatile on what kind of spells that you can learn and also create. So let's go ahead and head over to cantrips. So as you guys know, your cantrips are basically spells that do not use spell slots, so you can cast them at any time or at will. So naturally, Firebolt is a decent spell to go with. Ashes Splash, it's pretty cool as well. And also Ray of Frost, because Ray of Frost reduces the movement speed by 3 meters. Now, if you want to be a little bit up close and personal, then Shocking Grasp is something that you want to probably go with. Or Bone Chill to reduce an enemy's way to heal. Now let's go over the spells here. So like I said, as a wizard, you can play a wizard offensively or defensively. It all depends on your playstyle. So if you want to play offensively, of course you want to go more offensive spells such as Witch Bolt, Magic Missile, probably Burning Hands, Chromatic Orb. Or if you want to play defensively, you'll go stuff like Color Spray, Charm Person, Fog Cloud. Now let's say you want an extra body on the battlefield. Then you could also get a Find Familiar spell, which you can add another extra, familiar to your repertoire or to your party, again, as another body. So, once again, you play your wizard the way how you want to play them. You build them the way you want to build. It's not up to me to judge how you play. So, with the abilities here, the abilities are pretty spot on for the most part, because as a wizard, you want to put points into your intelligence, and that will increase the damage or the saving throw that you do with your spells. Then, of course, you have Dexterity, Constitution, Wisdom, and also Charisma. Now, Constitution, reason why that's second is that I would like to say it's more so to help you balance out between having no arm, not being able to wear armor, and also being able to take a bit more hits without going down, because you're going to be a really squishy character. So keep that in mind. Okay, so this is where the wizard class really fully opens up. So now that we hit level 2, our HP has increased to 14. Okay, so now that we hit level 2, this is where wizard class definitely opens up, because now we get increased HP, we get another weapon slot, we also get scope spells under the invocation. We'll go more about that in just a bit. So the thing with a wizard is that now your subclasses open up. Your subclasses are pretty freaking heavy. So as you see here, wizards get access to various subclasses here, to a total of 8. So the first subclass here is Abjuration. Abjuration spells summon wards, banish enemies, and nullify magic, suitable for those who wish to defend themselves and others. Evocation. Evocation spells focus elemental energy into powerful attacks and enchantments. Those who specialize in school are known as evokers. So this is where, if you want to be more of a offensive, that's what you would go with. In Abjuration, it's more so of a defensive. Necromancy. You walk through the Valley of Shadow and Death and make lots of friends there. Conjuration. Compelled by shape and motion, your favorite arcane style evolves, summoning creatures and objects, as well as displacing them in space. Enchantment. Your magic influences, beguiles, and bends the will and conviction of those around you. Divination. You appear through time itself and can sculpt the future, like temporal clay, into a more favorable form. Illusion. You specialize in unraveling and restricting the fabric of reality to fool the unwary and gullible, and the monstrous. Transmutation. Your fascination with the structure of things has granted you an incredible power over crude matter and its manipulation. Now, keep this in mind, you can find scrolls of all these types of subclasses, and as you guys see here, the scrolls are usually cost you between 25 per level, and also not 50. So a little bit cheap. It all depends what class you're going under. And let's say that we're going the route of Conjuration. As a Conjurator, you're able to bring in creatures or objects from other planes of existence. So let's go ahead and go Find Familiar. Okay. Now you might ask, okay, what secondary spell should I go with? Well, because I'm a wizard, Shield is going to be the next best thing. Because, as you guys see here, when you are about to be hit by enemy, increase your armor class by 5. You take no damage from magical missile. Very useful, very good to have. So let's go ahead and accept that. So now that I hit level 3, I've gained, my HP goes to 20, I gained 2 level 1 spell slots, and also I gained 2 additional spells. So, what that means is that I can choose 2 level 1 spells, which will give me the chance to sling out more spells, or I can go ahead and start choosing level 2. So, what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to go ahead and choose the level 1 spell. We're going to go with, let's try to go with, Chromatic Orb. Okay, now that's select. Okay, once again, I'm a wizard. I'm a character who is going to focus and target it, especially for me slinging out spells. So you do have a choice of variety to go with, like as in Blur. Blur, attackers have a disadvantage on attack rolls against you. Now this is also a concentration spell. Or you can go with Mirror Image. Mirror Image here creates an illusion, duplicates yourself that distracts the attackers. Each duplicate increases your armor class by 3. Okay, so Blur mixed in with Mirror Image is like Chef's Kiss, in my personal opinion. Okay, so now for me, we get another level 2 slot, so we get to cast out 2 level 2 spells before we have to go on a long rest. And then we get access now to another cantrip. Okay, so now we got access to another cantrip. It's like, what can we do here? What can we do? Now you can obviously get True Strike, which is the best thing ever. Okay, I'm just kidding. You don't have to get that. I'm just kidding, y'all. Trust me on that. But what you can definitely get though is I would say either go Poison Spray or Mage Hand. Mage Hand's useful in case you can't reach certain things. You can cast a summon the Mage Hand, and that can do things for you, like especially even steal weapons for you. Really nice. Okay. Now spells. Remember that we got access to another level 2 spell that we can cast, so keep that in mind. Or we can get another level 1 spell, which we can, increase our level 1 spells. So, last time here, I did get, Mirror Image. So this time around, I want to go ahead and get Blur, and also I want to go ahead and get Flaming Spear, where I can at least do some damage. Now, these are our prepared spells, by the way. If y'all don't know what prepared spells are, what they are is that your spells are already there, like out ready on the battlefield, so they're prepared basically. So example, let's say we take off Grease, Witch Bolt. We're going to keep you all Black Tentacles, because that's actually an item, by the way, if I recall. And greater invincibility and also sleep. So let's say, okay, with those taken off here, let's say we put Blur on there. But also Mirror Image. And then boom, there we go. So now, as you guys see here, I have Thunder Wave, which I believe I had 3 to 4 slots of level 1 spells to cast. But, that's just the only damage I have. So let's say we get rid of Sleep, right? We're going to let Sleep be handled by somebody else, okay? Let's say I go ahead and get Magical Missile. You can focus on 3 enemies and sling out 3 spells that cannot be missed. Really nice, really useful to use. So let's go to features here. Okay, features. What kind of features should I use? And should I get, right? This is the hard part, because it's like, a lot of features are pretty great for your class, but it's like, the question is, what is going to be useful for you? So you could get Spell Sniper. You learn a cantrip, and the number you need to roll a critical hit while attacking is reduced by 1. Could be cool, could be good to use. Or you can get ritual spells, which you learn ritual spells of your choice. So ritual spells are they don't cost a spell slot when cast outside of combat. So we'll say we go with this, right? But now you get to choose 2 spells, which are rituals, like Enhance Sleep. And I think Find Familiar never really costed anything outside of battle to begin with. Maybe. Or you can get Disguise Self or Speak With. But no, let's say I don't want to go with this. Okay? Let's say I go with Mage Initiate, which as you see here, you learn 2 cantrips and level 1 spell from the wizard's spell list. You can also cast 1 spell once per long rest. But what's crazy though? Let's go with Mage Initiate or Warlock instead. So now with Mage Initiate Warlock here, I get to choose Eldritch Blast. Really nice, really fun. That's actually one of my favorite spells, because it just sounds powerful. Okay, so a really nice level 1 spell from the Warlock tree is definitely Hellish Rebuke. React to your next attack or flames that deal 2 to 20 damage. Really nice spell, honestly. I love it too. Okay, so now, as you guys see, we leveled up. We only learned one level 3 slot, and that's fine. That's perfect fine. So now we can choose one level 3 ability. So again, we are a Conjurator. Okay, remember that's the class that we're under. We're Conjurate. We do conjuration spells. As much as I would love to, well, I think Fireball. Fireball's actually really nice and really cool to use. But also, you know what another great one is? Animate Undead. Now, it is, I will say this, that is pretty necromantic, but hey, we're a Conjurator, okay? We bring things back to life and we summon things, okay? It makes a big difference. Okay, now that we leveled up, we begin a class actually, which is Benign Transposition. Teleport. Teleport to a nearby unoccupied space or swap place with an ally. Very nice, useful to use. And now we gain another level 3 spell slot. So now let's see, what could I get? What, as a Conjurator, what can I get? Now let's go ahead and get one more piece of damage here. Let's get Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt's nice, right? It's pretty cool to use. It shoots out in a straight line, which all creatures in the line get erupted or get hurt, basically. As you see, you target yourself or an ally and become hasted. Gain an action and become faster and harder to hit. Okay, so now we gain a level 4 spell slot at level 7, and also we gain 2 more spells. So now this is where the fun really starts to begin here, because now we get to get Conjure Minor Elemental. Very nice. Or we can get the cool one here, Banishment. You know, temporarily banish your target to another dimension. Really cool, really fun spell. Another strong, which is Ice Storm, a good old-fashioned AoE spell. Or you can get Otiluk's Resilient Spear. Enclose a target in a spear of shimmering force, reducing its movement by half, and blocking all incoming outcoming damage. So it's really nice, not too much of a bad spell. Or a fun one is this one's Phantasmal Killer, which does psychic damage, but it's delayed psychic damage. Okay, so as being level 8, we get another level 4 slot and also gain 2 more spells and another feature. So now we get to add in another level 4 spell here. So it's like, okay, once again, guys, we gotta think we are a Conjurator. We like to conjure things. Teleport yourself and one ally and one adjacent place to a place you can see. The ally cannot be larger than medium. The dimension of the door is very nice. And also, a really cool little shield here is fire. It's a fire shield. There's fire and cold shield, by the way, it's a conditional. Ref your body in flames that shield. Ref your body in flames that shed light in a 3-meter radius. Parasite resists to fire and cold damage and relative or retaliate against melee attacks. So it's really nice. Again, you want to try to protect yourself as much as possible as a wizard. Now, again, we get another feat here. And so you can increase an ability by 2 or 2 abilities by 1, which is not too bad at all. So example here. A lot of my spells are based around my charisma. So let's say this here. We'll increase my charisma twice, or we'll increase my intelligence, as you guys see here. So, you know, it's really not bad at all, truth be told. And all right, so as you guys see here, you get your spell slots here. So I can sling out 4 level 1 spells, 3 level 2 spells, level 3 spells, and also 2 level 4. So you have to kind of decide on what kind of spells that you want to use. But you're very versatile. And to give you guys an example here of learning spells and running scrolls, is that if you were to click on your scroll, if you were to right-click this bad boy and click Learn Spells, boom, I just learned Gaseous Form. And then you go to your K, you have everything here. So that's really cool, really nice. So a lot of your spells you end up usually just learning through just finding through scrolls and stuff. Not bad at all. But anywho, thank you guys for watching this overview. If this overview helped you out any way, shape, or form, consider liking and subscribe. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for your support. And I'll let you guys do. And I'll see y'all for the next guide. Peace out, much love, everyone. Have a good one. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and also hit the bell notification down below. Thanks for watching.